Have you realized that jesters sometimes looks like devils? It is interesting enough for me to see. You know how could this be? It is preordained, rearranged, mandatory, lucidly dissolute to be a matter of chance. Maybe are the herbs talking. This is pure power paranoia trip to nowhere land. You know there are called fools, yet it was Liar the one who showed us how much wisdom they contain within their ridicule and absurd presence. Maybe even just a coincidence. You are the judge, and I am the fool.
Could be wrong, I could be right. Could be wrong, I could be wrong, I could be right. I could be black, I could be white. I could be right, I could be wrong. I could be white, I could be black. Your time has come, your second skin. The cost so high, the gain so low. Walk through the valley. The written word is a lie. May the road rise with you. 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 Could be wrong, I could be right. Could be wrong, I could be right. I could be wrong, I could be right. I could be black, I could be white. I could be right, I could be wrong. I could be black, I could be white. They put a hot wire to my head 'cause of the things I didn't said, and made these feelings go away. Model citizen in every way. May the road rise with you. 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 Could be wrong, I could be right. Could be wrong, I could be right. I could be wrong, I could be right. I could be black, I could be white. I could be right, I could be wrong. I could be black, I could be white. Your time has come, your second skin. Cost
Anger is an energy, right, Mr. Nancy? Right now, it's close to midnight in Havana. Nothing has to make sense now, does it? We all have reason, yet we don't have common sense. Which is cousin to the reason. Could that be the reason that we are mad acting like fools since time immemorial? Now, don't tell me you're the wisest, for the Muraha might come down and slap you in your blasphemous face. To be honest, the truth is undervalued and lies overrated. We think that obscurity and pleasure and avoidance of accountability is paramount. Yet the angelic and narrow path of righteousness always conducts our soul out of the maze. We don't have to come back no more to this samsaric dream like ships in biomechanical suits surrounded by illusions, running and ruining our lives, if we let them. Thou shalt wake up, brother, arise from the mud, and chant this old song about oniric fantasies.
Now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. But listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Oh, thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Say women, they will come and they will go. When the rain won't
Remember your dreams, and thou shalt know your future, your past, and the truth itself. They are one with that, but we fear them not, we learn from them not. Yet we listen to voices in a box, from a different era, where mind was controllable and subdued by drugs. Interesting, LCD and LSD are both tools to break the mind, to make us dumb and submissive, and not to listen to our hearts and to our peers. Yes, sad it is, and a shame. But there is always hope, even in the darkest of nights, in the darkest of hells, in loneliness. Listen, my son, and you shall be awakened. Now, my friendly knave, I think thee there's earnest of thy service. Let me hire him too. Here's my coxcomb. How now, my pretty knave, how dost do? Sirrah, you were best take my coxcomb. Why, fool? Why, for taking one's part that's out of favour? Nay, and thou canst not smile as the wind sits. Do that catch cold shortly. There, take my coxcomb. Why, this fellow has banished 2 own's daughters, and did a third a blessing against his will. If thou follow him, thou must need wear my coxcomb. Now, nuncle, would I 2 coxcomb and 2 daughters? Why, oh my boy,